Mahin or Mahin says, now with non-surgical intervention, that is with silicone or such liquid insertion, nose structure can be improved, as well as the other facial features also can be beautified. These are not permanent, but for a short duration. Are these non-surgical interventions halal or haram? What about other cosmetic surgeries? This is something that is recent, and it is from only few tens of years, maximum maybe 100 years old, much less. So when you want to study something as such, you have to go back to the Quran and Sunnah to see the roots of it. In chapter 4, Surah An-Nisa, Allah tells us that Satan took a pledge upon himself to make the humans change the creation of Allah. This is number one. In the authentic hadith, which is agreed upon, Hadith Ibn Mas'ud, may Allah be pleased with him, the Prophet ﷺ cursed a number of women, among them who use tattoos, who make hair extensions, and those who file their teeth to separate the front teeth to give an impression that they are younger. The Prophet said in the description, to change the creation of Allah. So we get a glimpse of what is haram. But at the same time, there was a companion who during battle got his nose chopped off. So the Prophet ordered him ﷺ to take an external nose made of silver. And silver, as we know, when it comes in contact with moist and liquids, it changes color and gives a smell. So the man complained to the Prophet ﷺ, and the Prophet ﷺ ordered him to take a nose of gold. So when we look at these in a nutshell, there are many other evidences, but we don't want to spend so much time explaining to you. In a nutshell, Mahin, scholars said that if the change in Allah's creation is for the sake of beautification, mere beautification, this is totally prohibited and a major sin. But if it is to remove a defect, to remove something that is wrong, a person born with a cut lip, children have this illness or disease, I don't know what they call it, and when they grow up, it doesn't look good. A person who has a sixth finger, a person who has in his body burns and scars that resulted due to an accident, and he's mutilated. In this case, beautification or plastic surgery or cosmetic surgeries are permitted because they are restoring what is normal and original. But if it is something for beautification, a woman who would like to enlarge her buttocks so that it would look more sexy, or a man who would like to do something in his body that is not natural. He likes to change the way his nose looks or his cheekbones or whatever. And there's nothing wrong with him, and this is not permissible. Coming back to the question, what's the ruling on fillers, surgical interventions that where silicone is used or liquid insertion? Scholars say that yes, if there is something bad in your nose, it's crooked, it's out of balance, it looks not normal, and you use these fillings, then this is permissible. There's nothing wrong in that. A woman who after 7 or 8 pregnancies had her breasts sagging and dangling, and her husband doesn't like this, can she have surgical intervention to correct it as it was before? Totally permissible and legit, inshallah, and Allah knows best.